Oh, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Points of Articulation. My name's David. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Today I'm looking at the Star Wars Titanium series Republic Gunship. Now, the Republic Gunship made its first on-screen appearance in Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. However, this particular variant featured in the animated shorts The Clone Wars. Now, in those shorts, several Jedi were stuck, surrounded by General Grievous and his army on Hyperi, and the Republic sent in the Munilus 10, which were basically an elite advanced recon commando group, also known as ARC Troopers, led by Captain Fordo. And this ARC Trooper group meant business, top-of-the-line technology, weaponry, and also a nice looking LAAT that we see here. Now, what makes it stand out against the other Republic ships is that it doesn't have the two turrets on the sides, and also the color scheme, with that cool looking Rancor face painted in the front, and a nice tiger stripe effect with the blue and gray working. I really dig it quite a bit. So for the size of this particular ship, we're looking at a tad over 3 inches long, which is actually pretty nice. We all know the drill by now. We're going to take a look at the mold, paint, check out that stand, compare it to some other Republic gunships, and then we'll be done. So let's get moving. And now let's get this review started. Looking at the mold, like in all my videos, I will go over to all the major sections of the vehicle, and then we'll get a nice close-up look to see all the fine details. First of all, we have 2 screws holding it together, copyright crap on the bottom, as well as a peg port for the stand. Then we have 2 laser cannons, the cockpit area for the pilot and co-pilot, entryway, the troop hold back here, looking good, not really detailed, it's basically hollowed out for the mold, but nice I added it. We have our sliding doors with some detailing on both sides, aft gun right there, some nice detailing, really detailed on the bottom as well, pretty cool. We have our engine in the back, we have our weapons pods on the sides, under the wings, missiles, so that's pretty awesome. I believe those are air-to-air missiles, pretty sharp. Then we have our major missiles right here, as we saw in Attack of the Clones, and they come out at these 2 ports here, these barrels, pretty sick. Some nice detailing on the wings, and I believe that's all the major parts. So now let's get a closer look. Alright, having a closer look, we're going to begin with the bottom of the vessel. We can see some great detail in here. I think they did an awesome job. Look at all the line work, raised sections. We have our copyright crap there. Peg port for the stand. All in all, very unique. I think that came out great. I like the bottom quite a bit. Moving up to the aft section, we can see some more detailing. Looking good. Our aft gun. Kind of big, but I like it. Pretty sharp. A little detailing at the bottom as well. Coming up to the engine section, we can see a grate here. Looking good. Painted. Not too good, but nice. Now, I want to go to the sides here, because there is some nice molding right at the top. And then we have our sliding door, which is beautifully done. We have a screw on the side here, and also underneath the cockpit. So keep that in mind. But the detailing's pretty nice on these doors. Now, on the opposite side, they're just blank. So all the detailing is on the outer side. But continuing, since we're down here, we do have some nice line work. Coming down here. Pretty good. On the inside, it's basically hollow for the mold. There's really nothing to write home about at all. You know, basically flat. But on the top here, some nice molding. Looking good. I love the designs on here. Now we have, besides our troop hold, the entry door right here. Some nice detailing, line work coming down to the face section where we have our laser cannons, which look pretty good. We have some nice detailing in the front, as we can see right here. And then we have our barrels, which look good. I think the detailing's very nice. A little too thick, but not bad. Now moving up, we do have the little raised section right here where the nostrils are painted. And then we have our cockpit made out of translucent plastic. Looking good. And yes, that does open up. So let me get that. And you can see there's basically one chair here and then some little detail in there. There should be a spot for the pilot and the co-pilot / gunner right here. All in all, they didn't have to do it, but I'm kind of glad they did. Now as we go up the ship, you can see some more detailing. Beautiful line work. And we come up to the wings. So let's get started with the aft section and move our way forward and then move on to the wings. Some nice detailing on these sections here. Beautifully done. Then we have these nice designs right here leading up to the missiles. Looking good, and the little loaders on the left and right hand sides. Sharp. We have a little recess here leading to the barrels where the missiles come out of. Looking good, nice, and you know, they're not even flat. They're actually recessed all around the barrel. And that's pretty awesome. Then we have some detailing at the tips. Looking good. To be honest with you, I knew there was detail on there, but I didn't know they recessed around the whole thing. So that's pretty sharp. Now moving on to the wings, we can see some great line work and some angles here. Looking good. But the line work is really nice. I think that came out good. Now there is line work on the pods, but the paint kind of covered it and rounded it out. So that's kind of a shame, but not too bad. And moving on to the right hand side, it is basically the same exact detailing. Nothing really changed at all. You see the pod again. So for the underneath, we have our pod. Mine has a little paint smudge on there. Some beautiful line work, some recesses, air-to-air missiles. And then let me get under here. Here we go. Some nice angles and more line work. All in all, a very nicely done ship. And that's the same for this side as well. Let me try and get in there for all of you at home. Beautifully done. No real detail on the missiles, but it's cool they put them there regardless. And that does it for the mold. Hopefully I covered everything. So now let's take a look at the paint. I'm now looking at that paint of the Republic Gunship. I counted at least 9 different colors. And this thing is pretty awesome. Now the first color is a nice light gray. Beautiful color choice. I think that came out great, pretty accurate to what I saw in the animated shorts. Moving on, we have a dark blue. Very nice, very clean. Not too many spots where it's messed up. Beautiful striping on the cockpit, under the eye, around the mouth. Pretty nice. Even under the wings here. Pretty sick. Now, also, we have a little violet on here. Or pale purple, whatever you want to call it. And some black. Black on the back here for the engine. We have black and brown, or I guess we could call it a tan on the door. As well as the side of the engine here. So that's pretty unique. Same on this side. And can't forget the blue on the bottom here. But also we have a black symbol here for the Republic. So that's pretty sharp. Also on this side. Black for the nostrils. Black for the pupils. Basically, the mouth and the eyes and all the designs are outlined in black. And that's pretty awesome. And that brings us to the yellow, the orange, the maroon, and the red for the mouth and laser cannons. Looking sharp. I think they came out great. Very clean. I keep having to stress that. Usually on a titanium, even though the paint is good, sometimes it can get a little sloppy. Now, I did forget to mention, we also have black here for the pods, as well as some white. On the bottom, they're not really painted at all. So now let's put this baby back on a stand, compare it to some other vessels, and then we'll conclude the video. And just like other titanium ships, it comes with a cool stand. Just peg it into port like so. And just like that, everybody, you're good to go. And now for a quick size comparison with the Star Wars Titanium Series Republic Gunship seen here. On the left-hand side, we have more Titanium Series Republic Gunships. All the same mold, just different paint schemes. And I think they all look pretty good for the time period. Now, moving on to the right-hand side, we have the Black Series Titanium Series Republic Gunship. And I think by far, this one is the best detail-wise and accuracy. Very nicely done. All the doors and the sliding doors are shut. Really cool. If you could get your hands on that one, I recommend going for it. And now for an added size comparison with the Star Wars Titanium Series Republic Gunship seen on the right. On the left, the Hot Wheels Starships version. And hands down, these both look great. They each have strengths and weaknesses. But on the whole, I'm very happy with them. You could see the size comparison here. The titanium is a little bit bigger than the Hot Wheels version. But I have to admit, I do like how the panels are closed on the Hot Wheels version. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, which one do you prefer? And that does it today for my review of the Star Wars Titanium Series Republic Gunship. You know, I really enjoy this ship. The mold is pretty nice. Now for the paint, I love the scheme on this. Beautifully done. Now, is it perfect? There's some minor issues here and there, but on the whole, I really think they did a great job, especially with the Rancor face in the front. And you can't forget it comes with that awesome stand as well. So that's everything I have to say about this beautiful ship today. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, hit that like button. And if you'd like to see new reviews every Thursday, subscribe. Again, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope to see you next time. Bye, everybody.